Thank you everybody for joining us today at today's webinar. We'll be talking about Continia and everything that's new. Thank you, Michiel, for joining us today. He will be advancing the slides. So just to let everybody know, we have a slight technical issue in that we can both obviously be heard on the webinar, and he will be doing the slides from his side, but unfortunately he can't hear me. So just as an introduction and for some housekeeping, if anybody does have any questions, please let me know in the question box and I will forward them to Michiel on Teams. My name is Danusha Jolliffe. I am the Customer Success Director here at T-Vision, been here for 7 years, and I'll be facilitating this call, whereas Michiel will be doing all of the talking when I pass over to him now.
All right. Wow, this is something completely different. But I've been told that you are able to hear what I say, and that's I think a very good thing for this afternoon. Well, I think as Danusha has probably introduced me, my name is Michiel Eggens. I work for Continia. We are a partner of T-Vision and Bevica. And today, in the next half hour, I will be taking you through what is new in terms of Continia solutions. If you have any questions, I think Danusha also mentioned, please put them in the chat and they will end up with me via Teams. So it's a bit of a different thing today, but we'll manage for sure. So like I said, the next 30 minutes, 25 minutes or so, I will give you an update on what's new at Continia. We will start off with what is new in document capture, and then we'll jump to what is new in expense management. Some of you might have heard already about our new solution, Continia Sustainability, which we have been talking about a lot over the past 12 months. Also, I'm providing you an update on Continia Sustainability. And lastly, we will conclude this webinar today with a new member to the Continia family, which is Continia Finance. And I'll give you a sneak peek on what is possible with Continia Finance. So all of you will, or well, you must know document capture or document capture solution. With document capture, finance teams are able to process any document they have that you receive from your vendor, whether it's a simple cost invoice or an invoice that needs to be matched. Yeah, we can cover the whole thing with document capture. Our solution has advanced approval workflows, and the documents will, of course, be stored in a secure archive where you can retrieve back your documents very easy. So our document capture solution initially was designed to process PDF files. And this has been the long-time standard for invoices. However, we see a significant change toward e-invoicing using XML formats across Europe. And this transition is driven by regulatory changes and the need for more efficient and structured data exchange. So, Continia Delivery Network is a hub that connects your Business Central to different types of e-delivery networks. We have a module in Business Central Cloud for document capture called e-documents. And this makes sure that you can exchange documents with your customers and vendors. We are a certified PEPL access point, and making sure that you do not need like an external broker to send or receive your documents. With the e-documents module, we're able to support multiple XML formats like PEPL, but also some different country-specific ones. And of course, we'll be constantly adding different variants in the near future. So we will make sure that the different formats always are compliant to the standards, but we also have the flexibility to customize the data that sits within a specific format. So traditionally, we could only receive invoices with document capture, as you might know. But with e-documents, you would also be able to send electronic documents via our e-delivery network. So yeah, like I said, we're not stopping here. We are introducing different document types to further automate the process to pay flow. of procure to pay flow, I must say. And by automating this flow, you as a customer, you can focus on more important things like the relationship with your business partner and save time. It's very easy for you as a customer to start e-documents. Of course, TVision is up to date on this module. We have an assisted setup guide which guides you through the process, and you will be up and running within a few minutes. Another great feature, and then we'll go on to the next slide, is the more and more used sales order category within document capture. And we've also did some enhancement in the sales order category. If you're not familiar with the sales order category, this allows you basically to create a sales order from an incoming document, and you can process it similar to how you process purchase invoices with document capture. So the thing we've added to the OCR scanner is, of course, AI, more intelligent. So this AI feature inside the OCR software now allows you to spend even less time on creating sales order from any PDF incoming document that you might receive from your customer. Both header and also the line fields are recognizable through AI, saving sales teams across the globe lots of time in creating these orders manually. And of course, we can assure you that over the next few months and over the next years, we will, of course, enrich document capture. We will enrich the sales category as well with more AI functionality. Our web approval portal, when approving your documents, and whether it's an invoice, a purchase or a sales order, or maybe an expense or a mileage claim, or even a purchase contract, everything can be approved in our Continia web approval portal. And it now all comes together in one overview in the portal. So we've developed and launched this new dashboard, which is even more efficient as the web portal already was. All pending approvals are gathered in this single full-featured cross-company view. So you can see any document type that you have. You can see any document that is across the different companies in your database, all in one overview. So yeah, why everything in one place? Because it eliminates you from switching from one company to the other. It's easier to find your specific documents, and it in general will speed up your workflow. A small note from our side, but I guess you don't want it. If you would like the current or the old layout better, then you can easily switch to the classic mode in the web approval portal. But yeah, why? All right, so as said, this portal is also used for approving expenses. And talking about expenses, let's also take a glimpse on what is new in expense management. So with expense management, the user picks up their mobile, takes a picture of the receipt. Our AI scanner will automatically read the details of the document, of the receipt, and the user can just swipe it to the right and upload the receipt straight into Business Central to the admins. Besides expenses, we can also do mileage claims, as I mentioned, using Google Maps to calculate the route. We can do per diems, giving your people a daily allowance. And we can also bundle things together in an expense report. We are constantly adding new features in expense management. And one of these features is our ability to detect what kind of document a user is submitting. For example, if a user takes a photo of an invoice, the system will recognize this and it will suggest the accounts payable team whether this document should be processed with document capture or not. So you can process the document capture, the invoice with document capture, allowing you to do a better validation on the document. And of course, the document has been paid already with company credit card or with employees cash or private card. And that is also, of course, fully covered when you process these documents with document capture, and the document won't go for payment twice, of course. So if the AI OCR software scanned an attachment, expenses like identified as an invoice, the admin will be notified in Business Central. You can send it easily to document capture and you can finish the process there. The posting of the document will then also be handled in document capture, where checks, like I said, will be carried out to ensure the admins are made aware when the similar purchases have been processed in the previous. And this will prevent, of course, like I said, paying you the same invoice twice. Now more on the integration. Not only the integration with expense management and document capture is a fact, also integration with our Continia sustainability is now a fact. Expense management will help you track your carbon emissions. And once you've installed Continia sustainability in trial mode, expense management will automatically recognize the installation and it will present you an extended set of field types, ESG field types. And these new fields are meant to provide extra information related to the carbon accounting in such way that, a more detailed calculation of your carbon footprint can take place in the background. Talking about Continia sustainability. I know we have been talking quite a bit about this solution, and I wanted to present you with a video on Continia sustainability. I don't think it'll work, and I do need to apologize for this, but rest assured that we will make sure that this video will come your way after this webinar. So let's move on to the next slide. Oh, yeah. All right. So approximately 12 months ago, we've announced the development of Continia sustainability. This is our new tool, as you might know, to help you manage your carbon footprint. And today in this webinar, I am very happy and proud to share that we have actually now released the solution. As of the 1st of October, it has been released. And it's there to support you with your accurate carbon accounting. As stricter global regulations on carbon emissions take effect, having a reliable tool is more important than ever. Companies must track carbon emissions across their entire supply chain, known as Scope 3, which means that you need to track emissions from your suppliers. And without the right tools, you lose the risk, or you're in the risk of losing business. And if you not can provide the data to the supply chain. So reducing carbon emissions is always important for a company's reputation. It builds customer trust, as you might know. It attracts investors. So we would definitely say that carbon accounting is not an option anymore. It's an imperative, right? So now that we have covered why carbon accounting is so crucial, you will probably ask, how can Continia sustainability make this then easier for me? So first of all, let's talk automation, right? We wouldn't be Continia if we are not talking automation first. So with the automated calculation and selection of the latest emission factors, everything is fully streamlined within your system. The system will allocate emissions into the right scope and category automatically for you. Second, Continia offers the most access to the most of the emission factor sets. We have 50,000 or so in our solution, and these are regularly updated into our system and provide you with both, values, spent or activity based. And third, also important, is flexible data import options. Continia sustainability lets you easily import data from general ledger entries, item ledger entries, purchase invoice lines, of course, and even credit memo lines, ensuring you can bring all the necessary information into your system into the right place. And fourth, it integrates seamlessly with our Continia solutions like expense management, which I told about, and also with document capture. This means that you can use your existing tools to automatically capture emission data and put it into the right place in Business Central. And lastly, Continia Sustainability ensures reliable reporting. The tool is fully aligned with the Greenhouse Gas Protocol, covering Scope 1, 2, and 3 emissions. And the default report that comes with the solution follows the same structure, guaranteeing you accurate and compliant results, of course. So if you wish to know more on Continia Sustainability, please contact at TVision Bevica, and we will help them to find out more for you. As promised, the final part of this webinar today, I wanted to introduce to you our newest family member. 2 years back, we have acquired a German payment solution, OP Plus, you might know. And when we acquired OP Plus, we basically received more than just an amazing payment solution. It also brought into Continia a suite of powerful financial tools. And because we are now bundling OP Plus into one big payment solution with our other payment solution, we have decided to separate the other features into what is now called Continia Finance. Continia Finance gives the finance department a solution with amazing features that are not standard in Business Central. And it's quite an extensive module, but today I will show you and tell you a little bit about the highlights and the free essential module. So starting off with this free essential module, like I said, it will give you and the finance department some of our amazing features, like balance confirmation letters. So once a year, you can speed up the process with sending out balance confirmations to customers, vendors for year-end accounting. We also have some enhanced application features, making it easy to apply comments to open entries, visual enhanced application, as well as more columns for faster application in the daily workflows. Ledger entry comments. Now we can put comments on every entry and not just in the standard places in Business Central. And we also have a module called Associations within Continia Finance. And this gives the finance department a possibility to group several customers or vendors together. Like if you have a headquarters and some subsidiaries, you can now, these subsidiaries are customers as an example. You can now group them together and see, as an example, all the open entries in a single overview. And it also makes the reconciliation easier for you. There's also something called extended fixed assets in Continia Finance, where each country we know has its own rules for depreciation. And we've created a template like a car or laptop. And this template is pre-populated with all the rules, so that the finance department can just select a template and create a fixed asset on the spot, saving a lot of time, of course. There's also something called installments, where you can say, for this project, we pay 20% in the first week, 40% in the fourth week, and the final part when the project is completed. Yeah, there's really a lot more. This is just a quick overview on what is inside the free essential module and some other modules. And if you want to know more, please contact us, contact your TVision contact, and we'll make sure we'll provide you with all the relevant and needed information. And now, back to the challenging part of losing audio between me and Danusha. I would like to thank you for your attention and for your presence today. I don't know if there are any questions in the chat yet.
Just the one so far. I've just put that through to you.
There's a question on if we have a trial mode for our Continia Sustainability solution. Yes, we do have trial, 30-day trial for all of our solutions. So if you set up Continia Sustainability, you can also benefit a 30-day trial. And since this is quite a new solution, we are more than happy to assist you in the whole process to make sure that the implementation of continuous sustainability can run as smoothly as possible, of course. Maybe also to add to this, continuous sustainability is available fully in Business Central Cloud, and very soon also for BC24 on-premise.
Just one more question as well, come in.
The app is available in App Stores. It'll get frequent updates as well. For all of our solution, it goes every 6 months, we will release the new versions. If you go to docs.continia.com, select a solution, you would be able to see in the top menu what's new and planned. So there you would be able to see all the other good stuff that we've just added in the latest release, as well as what we will add in terms of the next fall release, spring release. So all the information is available on Docs. However, I would like to invite you to get in touch with us so we can set up a separate session. And of course, I will share the slides. That's all.
Great.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you so much, Michiel.
Wrote to me. Again, apologies for the inconvenience of not having the sound here, but I think we managed. Thank you for your attendance today. And Darusha, back to you.
Thank you, Michiel. So thank you, everybody, for attending. I passed over the questions directly to Michiel in Teams. If anyone has any further questions, they'd like to get in touch with us, of course, we can assist. I want to say thank you to Michiel from Continia for presenting today. Thank you, everyone, for joining. And a video on demand will be available on the website very soon. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.